Yeah, I mean, it's easy for us to do because it is fun. Like, we all enjoy each other's presence, so it's just like a little vacation every time we go on a trip.
Vibes are good for Northern Iowa in that wrestling room as they've fought through logistical concerns this year. And Ryder Downey, the #2 seed, Cody Chittum, #4, a couple of freshmen. Downey in his first Big 12 finals hasn't lost since December 19th on a 13-match winning streak. And Rock, like we just saw at 149 with Ty Waters putting up tons of points, that's been the same for Downey, who's outscored his opposition 35-3 here in Tulsa. Some shockwaves early in this weight class, too. The #1 seed, Vinny Zerban of Northern Colorado, ranked #2 in the country, took his first loss of the season in the quarterfinals, and that opened the door here for these two guys to get to the finals.
Cody Chittum, blue chipper, been looked at ever since he was a freshman, and he has a punishing physical style.
They met February 11th, and Downey from Northern Iowa was a winner in that matchup, 12-9. Kevin Dresser, the Iowa State head coach, said, first meeting against Downey, Cody learned that less is more. He was up 8-3, let it slip away, gave up a late escape in the second, had an unsportsmanlike penalty point deducted. He's learned from that and ready to make this one a better matchup.
And while we're talking that Chittum learned a lot, so did Ryder Downey. He learned that even if he's down, he has the ability and the talent to come back and beat anybody.
So far from chalk at 157 pounds as Jared Hill had the upset win over the #1 seed. Vinny Zerban, Cale Swenson of South Dakota State, falling against Ryder Downey.
It's a really entertaining match when they went at it. When I visited UNI earlier in the preseason, the coaching staff kept talking about Ryder Downey. And I wasn't too familiar with him. They said, look, he's really good. He's going to make some shockwaves. And boy, were they right.
He's been really strong, hasn't lost since the calendar turned to January. And for Chittum, what a journey for him as well. Originally committed to Minnesota in June of 21, reopened his commitment the next summer, decided on Iowa. As recruiting goes, rosters change, and he changed his commitment and enrolled spring semester last year at Northern Iowa, or rather Iowa State.
What you'll notice with UNI wrestlers, they're very composed. They're not doing extra things. They're not herky-jerky. They stay in there and they wrestle a style where they know that they're good. And you'll see that at 184 with Parker Kekheisen. For Ryder Downey, he's not flustered. He's just going to do what he does and get it on the shot. Look at neutral danger, perhaps.
Danger one.
Nothing yet. So we got to watch that knee.
You're still neutral.
No control. Ryder Downey still has that leg.
No control here, gentlemen.
Looking for a stalemate.
Stop. Stalemate.
One of the things you'll see with Chittum, you have to finish with him very quickly. He'll start to kick away. He'll start to pull his arms out and try and kick away. And then once someone moves up, that's when he swivels his hips.
Baiting a little bit.
Yeah.
Stay out of those. Get out of those.
But it's always reassuring to get in on someone's leg. You may not finish it, but at least you know these are kind of like data shots. What happens when I get here? So last time I got in on his right leg, how did he respond? Okay, if I get to it again, let me see what I learned from that first series to implement moving forward. Data shots. Look at strength here.
Oh my goodness. Chittum rising and can't quite circle around to finish.
What stingy defense here. Ryder Downey's going to try and split the legs. Get around
Neutral,
Trying to
gentlemen.
hook it. Watch that knee. The knee's being hooked, but he's still going to pop up. Almost there. Oh!
And a potentially dangerous call with Chittum's knee hooking back as Downey was just trying to fend off the takedown attempt.
Here's the thing. Oftentimes when you give someone the gimpy knee, you got to expect that you're going to put yourself in a position where you just might get potentially dangerous. Now, nothing dirty about that, but sometimes you just got to keep wrestling. And Ryder Downey kept wrestling there.
There have certainly been some times this year where potentially dangerous calls have been whistled and stopped matches at questionable times. That one was quite obvious there, and it's a scoreless first period.
Here's the series right now. Watch the strength. And at this point, we thought it was just going to be an automatic takedown, but look, he hooks through and grabs the leg. Look at the just reach. And at that point, Ryder Downey gets to an offensive position, but it's still 0-0.
Reaction time phenomenal there from Downey, anticipating the attack, coming up with the counter. What you'd expect from a valedictorian of a 273-person high school class in Iowa.
Those are good attempts by Ryder Downey. But we saw Chittum got right to his feet. Let's see if he gets to his feet again.
Green, cover, please.
I love the fact that Chittum just did a traditional stand-up. You know, a lot of times where you see guys that kind of just go into a ball and try to fight underneath. Chittum said, I'm going to get you my feet, and you have to bring me to the mat.
He's shown off the lower body strength.
So let's just watch this. When Chittum goes down, a lot of wrestlers, they want to get to a ball and go fighting around your waist. Chittum just stands up.
Green, get on top.
Now let's see if he stands up again.
Set. Hey, let's go.
Right to his feet.
And that's where he's got to put pressure on Ryder Downey. You got to bring me down. And there it is. I'm fine with that. I mean, it's the third time he's gotten to his feet. And you see Brent Metcalf said, keep it going, get right to your feet. Don't waste time. Ryder Downey is good on top. But every time you stand up, you put pressure on the top wrestler, you've got to bring me down.
The Iowa State corner signaling to Chittum they want him running out of that grasp of Downey and try and get the first point of the match on the board.
Look at him trying to stay in bounds. But all through this, he's got over a minute of riding time. It's tiresome when someone continues to stand and you know you have to bring him down. But when the bottom man says, I'm going to make it very difficult for you to bring me down. So Ryder Downey has to make a decision. If he gets to his feet, am I going to try and do this? But it's not going for a switch. Ryder Downey has to make a decision. Tough ride here. Wearing him down.
It's a battle of will. It's a battle of lung capacity. 45-second second period.
This is just tough wrestling here.
And watch as Downey makes his way back to the middle. Circling, taking his time. An extra second or two to catch the breath.
If I'm Chittum, I'm standing up again. I'm not trying to switch. Stand up again and make the referee make a call.
Caution there on Chittum. There is one stall warning against Downey of Northern Iowa.
35 on the clock, wait. 35 on the clock.
And a quick calibration to add 1 second to the clock here in the second period from 34 up to 35 or 36.
Big words, calibration.
If I bring nothing else to the table, it'll be a polysyllabic party at my house.
I lost you, poly.
Oh, we're not going to tell the folks at Cal Poly when you go to Kansas City.
29 seconds. Can Ryder down and keep him down. Oh, Leonard's got to stand up right there. Now it's pressure. Ryder Downey's got to make a decision. He's got to bring him down. Cody Chittum's doing a good job. But look at the willpower of Ryder Downey keeping him down. Who would have thought after you see those power stand-ups? But good job by Chittum. He might get out there. Or would it be a stall call? Good job by Ryder Downey. This is a big-time ride here. Good top wrestling.
And finishes out the second period. Almost 2 minutes of riding time. That whole second period.
We said that about UNI wrestlers. They don't panic. They're very cerebral. They just go and do what they do best. They're not going to get nervous with the crowd all calling for stalling or the coach is saying he's stalling. He wrestled how he's supposed to wrestle. Ended the period on top, 2 minutes of riding time. That's UNI wrestling there.
And so I think that's what the officials are trying to do, is make the adjustment between periods on the riding time, because the riding time on the clock next to the mat showed 1:59. However, it was the entirety of the period, 2 minutes.
So Chittum said, I'm doing an optional start, put him on his feet. Remember, Ryder Downey has 1 stall call against him. So right now it's 1-0. With riding time, it's 2-0. Chittum's going to have to get a takedown here.
Fingers, guys. Get out of those.
Good heavy hands here.
How should Downey approach this?
He's got to stay right in that middle, right between the X and the 2 I's. Stay right in the middle. Do not put your back to the outside. You want to make the referee say there's no way this guy's stalling. But at some point, he's got to make it an offensive stop.
Stop. Stalemate. Set.
If I'm Chittum, I'm firing off. If it's half shots are not fully committed. They're just looking like I'm doing a lot when I may not be doing a lot. Chittum's got to now move to the center. Ryder Downey's doing a good job of staying right in the middle, but there's a high C. Nothing, but there's a takedown.
A finish for Chittum.
Now, with the riding time, which is now secured, it is now 3-3. Riding time is secured, so now it's 3-3. Overtime if no one scores.
On their feet for the last minute and a Big 12 championship at 157.
So now, here it is. Ryder Downey trying to get here, lifting it up, looking for the neutral danger. They're looking for the neutral danger here. Nothing but look. Oh, stinginess here. Same position before. Ryder Downey's going to try and get that right arm out. Again, Chittum is going to try and sit back and try to look for neutral danger. It's got to break 90 degrees. One. It has to be danger over 90 degrees. Now Chittum is on top. But that leg is not out. He's going to try and slide around. Almost there. He's going to try to put that leg in. That's still almost there. Nothing yet. Are we going to overtime? Almost in overtime. Here we go. Riding time is secured. Wiping out is 3-3. 2 minutes on their feet. First points that are scored wins. Sudden victory.
When they met less than a month ago, Ryder Downey of Northern Iowa in the purple was a winner by 3. Next score wins it here.
With Chittum, you got to make sure that when you shoot at him, you want to shoot above the knees. Because if you shoot low, he's going to sit the corner, and with his knees being so rubbery, he's going to try and sit and lift the leg. Little outside step. Ryder Downey, when he gets in, he wants to kind of get it high and not low.
And Downey has the stall warning against him. Another would be a point and the match.
Face.
There we go. There we go. 2 hands to it.
Misdirection. These guys are staying right in the circle. And they are tired. You can see them breathing hard. But now, when you're tired, what do? You go back to your training. When your mind is tired, your body is tired, you go back to what you've done over and over again. Every coach in America says, what happens in overtime? Get the takedown. And here it is. Oh, there's a shot. Look, the swim over. Good defense by Chittum.
Downey the leg, Chittum gets out. Really one attack each here in the first minute 20 of sudden victory.
Oh, my goodness. A look at the clock by Downey. Now, Chittum want to try to finish this right now because on the mat, it's been proven that Ryder Downey is very good on top, but he's back to that leg again. But then, as you said before, when you shoot low on Chittum, Chittum has those skippy legs. Are we looking for neutral danger? Nothing. 10 seconds.
To a stoppage here with 8 seconds to go and send victory.
Good call by the official. Said nothing good was going to come out of that position. Man, these guys are good.
They're good, and it's like watching each other in a mirror.
So, here it is. Ryder Downey gets in, and then watch the swim kick. Whoa! And then he gets out. I mean, he's doing this in overtime. We're not talking about the first period when you're all fresh.
Now, can Chittum do what Downey did so well in the second period and ride all the way out? Caution called on Downey.
Caution, please. Money.
Set right.
That's the second one. That's number 2. Number 2, another caution will be a point for Ryder Downey. So now there might be an advantage for Downey because Chittum has to be a split second later so he doesn't get any. And look how he stood right to his feet. He's got to keep working here. He's got to keep working.
Oh, careful on the edge there as Jason Rivera, the official, had to get out of the way.
I like that. You see what happened with Chittum? He kind of waited, and then when he kind of in his clock's like, I might be getting close. Let me just drive him out. Now they were not counting near fall. It was a side headlock. It was a side headlock. It wasn't near fall. So when you're saying 1,001, that was not near fall. It was a side headlock. Side headlock warrants a stall count.
So 30 seconds of riding time for Chittum.
Okay. Yes. So you heard the official say, right.
So that's the explanation there from Jason Rivera to the corners.
So yeah, that's what I was mentioning before. Everyone was seeing the count. Everything was near fall. I was like, no way. That was 90 degrees. It's 45 degrees. So when he was counting, he was saying that's a side headlock. When the person in the top position or the advantage position gets a side headlock, meaning the head and the arm is a circle, that warrants a count. Let's look at it. So it goes right on top. Right there, that is a side headlock, and that warrants a count. Now, what they're looking at is a side headlock, but what Iowa State said, no. I believe he was in near fall criteria, meaning that his back was beyond 45 degrees. So he brings him back, and that's a side headlock, and that's what it's calling right there.
Which, do you see any moment where the case would be valid for Iowa State in this claim?
When you're in overtime like this, I'd throw the brick too. It makes sense. I mean, it's close. But from there, I think it was the right call. Because once you get to your near fall, you have to be, first near fall has to be established. It's not as soon as you roll to your back. It's like once they're in control position, then you start counting, not as soon as they get to their back. So they talk about that. I believe the call's going to be confirmed that that's no near fall.
The call on the mat is confirmed, no near fall.
However, Chittum just wrote him out for 30 seconds.
That's right. So the pressure now turns to Downey because he's got to ride out for 30 seconds here.
With one stall call. Look at Chittum. He's going to keep. Oh, good mat return. And what does the Chittum gets right back up? Oh, this is so much, just tiresome.
Cannot let him break free here. They roll out on the edge midway through.
The riding time and the time on the clock is a little off. They're going to have to fix that at some point. So it should be the time on the clock should be the time. He stands right back up. Chittum's doing a good job of standing right back up. It's got to be. It's a good job. He's standing on his feet. Oh, I mean, cannot explain to you how difficult this is. One, he's got a stalling call. Two, Chittum is standing up and quickly moving to his feet. If he rides him out for these last couple of seconds, we'll go back to our feet for 1 minute instead of 2 minutes.
Another sudden victory period to follow.
Look at close.
And the ride out for Downey complete.
So everything is wiped out. We go back to our feet for a 1 minute sudden victory. First point scored. Again, still a stall call. Wow. These guys, this is why wrestling is so good. It is not just physical. It's mental. When your body wants to break, your mind is willing yourself to continue to go. And these are underclassmen. Continuing to move and move forward. Let's see if Downey goes back to that little single to the right leg of Chittum. Unbelievable. This is how you prepare for the NCAAs.
30 seconds in sudden victory.
Stay out of those fingers, guys.
Iowa State looking to put Oklahoma State in the team race to a speck in their rearview mirror. Short time and dwindling.
Chittum is really keeping pressure on, but at this point, with this amount of time, we go back to the 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Now it's Green's choice. Ryder Downey, he's thinking about it. What does he want? What does he say? He wants to go.
Top. Green chooses top. Set. Greg, you're down.
Unbelievable.
Green selects top. Green
He chose
selects
top. By choosing top, he believes it will keep him down for 30 seconds.
And watching Chittum on every restart in that last alternating period, he was sprinting back to the middle.
Ooh, slip this right there by Downey. Keeping the pressure. See the pressure on his shoulder. He's leaning forward, keeping the weight on the hands. Good job by Chittum. They're still working hard. Still working hard. Chittum has got his higher hips. Almost there. Short time. Can Chittum get there? Almost there. No control. Is he going to get it? Almost get the reversal. No reversal. So close. Oh, so close. Now Red's choice. Is he going to take down again? What's he doing? He said, tell him to come here. What's the choice?
It was a full ride out in that period.
He's got to go over.
Red, it's your choice. Come on, let's go.
What did he say? He's going to take top. I don't think I've seen this before. I'm surprised by this. Now he takes top. Red chose top. So Downey chose top in the first 30, and now Chittum. Whoa.
It's your choice.
Yeah, he took top. So now Chittum, let's see if he goes back to that side headlock and bring him right back. He tried to yank him back. Yep, he went right for it. That's the third one. Oh, boy. Third one. You still got to wrestle this, though. So now Chittum's got to let him go to his feet. So, yes, that's the third one. So now it's a point. So now Chittum has a decision to make. He's got to say, let him go on his feet. Because now Chittum has got to bring him on his feet because you got to wrestle this whole 30 seconds. Remember, Ryder Downey does have a stall call against him. So now it's 5-3. There's a shot in. Can we get it? Can we get some magic here? He's going to pop his head. Can we get it? He's almost got it. He's got the leg. But no doubt he's still holding it. Look at this. He's going to pop his head. He's looking at the clock. 13 seconds. He's going to hold on for dear life. Watch the knee. He's going to come across. Ryder Downey may just sneak out of this. What a match.
And Ryder Downey, wow. He survives. And nothing but mutual respect between the Panther and the Cyclone at 157 pounds. Tanks are empty, hearts are full. And the winning streak continues. Perfect since before Christmas. A 14th straight win for Ryder Downey, a two-time Iowa high school champion and a Big 12 champion as a freshman for Northern Iowa.
This is when Chittum gets in, and I'm telling you right now, he was so close right here. Neutral danger, he was trying to pop that, and just watch the sneakiness of Ryder Downey. He just slipped ahead. Right when he felt like Chittum was about to get the takedown, he lets go. Look, he's just curling it. He doesn't even have it in the grip. He's just curling the arms. That's just pure willpower. He said, I'm not letting this leg go. And as a result, he's a Big 12 champion.
A celebration from Panther Nation. Ryder Downey with Quinn.
I'm tired watching that match. What was that like?
It was long. I wish I knew the overtime rules more than I did. I don't know if I would have picked top, but I did, so it worked out.
You know, afterwards, it looked like you guys, there was mutual respect. Let's put it that way. You guys battled as hard as it gets, and then there's mutual respect. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, well, he's a good wrestler. He tried his best. I tried my best, and today was my day, and we've wrestled before, and it was a good match, and we wrestled again, and it was a good match, and we'll see each other again in the future. We're both freshmen.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, if you thought that was good, what may be a preview of the NCAA finals as it was a year ago is coming up. 3 NCAA titles between Missouri's Keegan